turn signal with Kim Troby.
You're about to see a couple of people debating that you never thought you'd see talking to each other. Michael Newdow, the guy who wanted to take Under God out of the pledge and In God We Trust off the money, and Dr. Chris Leland of the Focus on the Family Institute, who's offering the other side of the coin, the Christian side. This gathering was co-sponsored by Focus and the Freethinkers of Colorado Springs. Up for debate, how God fits into government affairs or doesn't.
This issue is not about people who believe in God versus people who don't believe in God. It's about people who believe in equality versus people who don't believe in equality. And I think you'll understand that. I think if you think for a moment what it would feel like to send your children to the public schools and have them every morning, led by their teachers, stand up, place their hands over their hearts, face the American flag, and say, we are one nation that thinks that God doesn't exist, you'd be kind of ticked off. And understandably so, because the government isn't supposed to be taking positions with regard to religion. And that's exactly what we have here. The only difference is that this is against what atheists believe. And government is supposed to stay out of the religion business.
Leland answered back.
We need to address the issue of God in the public square generally. Because the assumption is that when you take God out of the discussion in the public square and when we expel his presence from the moral foundations of this country, that the ideology of nothing will fill that void. And nothing could be further from the truth. Something's going to fill that void. And our question as a nation must be to decide what is that moral foundation going to be.
Hundreds of people attended the event on the campus of Focus on the Family. Lisa Anderson with Focus called the event significant.
I think really it was the first time, even though Focus has debated folks on opposite sides of an issue before, it's the first time we've actually hosted the debate on our own campus. And so for us it was an opportunity to partner with the Freethinkers of Colorado Springs, which is an atheist humanist organization here in town, to actually bring the issue of the constitutionality of the phrases under God and in God we trust to the table and let the facts speak for themselves.
What was your initial thoughts after the debate was all over? How did it go?
It went really well. First of all, in numbers, we had over 800 people show up, which was phenomenal for us, and many of them from the community, so that was really exciting. Folks who probably haven't decided what they think about this issue in general. But really, I felt, as far as our own Dr. Chris Leland was our debater, I guess, on the issue, and I felt that he did a great job of bringing up the larger philosophical issues behind, rather than just talking law and talking the Constitution. He said, what is the basis for morality? And if it is not a belief in a higher being, aka God, as we Christians would believe, then where does it come from? And I think that spawned a lot of debate and discussion even after the debate itself.
For his part, Dr. Chris Leland hopes the event opens up a continuing dialogue between Christians and atheists.